Rick and Morty going on an adventure. Everyday Rick and Morty. Rick and Morty bot lane. 500 gold, or we could do Hex Flash. I think Hex Flash would just make us so much stronger bot lane early, though. That's the thing that's getting me here. But also, this is a Draven. Hmm, Draven. I really want to go bone plating with this because I feel like with Draven and all in level 1 or 2, bone plating would help me survive his early game. I think we need that item that I always forget the name of. That armor attack item. I think we need it early. That way it'll take 3 seconds for Draven's damage to get through us if we're in combat, and then if we happen to kill him, it'll all get negated. I feel like press the attack on supports is just really strong in general. Like, I think the Aftershock build is tankier for sure, and it still has more carry potential. Or maybe not more carry potential, but it has more potential just in general, being alive, being a Thresh. But it doesn't have level 1, level 2 kill pressure like this does. And this is still, even though I don't have 7,000 health, I'm still pretty tanky at the end of the day. But with the Aftershock build, like we could still run Aftershock and run the damage items with this if we wanted to. Because you could do the HP burst with Aftershock. You get like the, 400, 900 damage or whatever it is between there. You get like 500 from the HP item, 400 from the Aftershock. And then we could run all the damage stuff on top of that. And I think that would still be fine. this down to 11 minutes. So, I mean, we get 200 additional health here. We probably could have did, like, some armor. Probably could have went, like, double cloth armor, get, like, 38 armor early. Could be pretty decent. Oh, God. You see how I was almost able to, like, 1v1 Draven earlier? That's what I'm talking about. You can't do that with Aftershock. Aftershock makes you tankier, but I was literally 1v1ing a Draven. You know? That's not good. probably would have had stopwatch at that point. I think she has stopwatch. I was just saying, like, Guardian Angel, I mean, a stopwatch would have potentially saved me in that fight. I could have bodged, like, a luck skill or something, you know? Got 100 extra gold. We're not as strong. Like this setup, I think we're stronger item-wise, but we're not stronger, like, kill pressure-wise level 1 or, like, roam potential-wise later, you know? See, but like this right here, even though we're not in lane very much, we should still be able to buy this here in a second. It's like what's our loan limit is like 205. So we just could get to like 300 or 300. I don't know if this is a like is this a drastic difference? Like if I was building a damage item like the HP item, you know, it would lower basically the potential cost of that item to like 2500, 2800 at the beginning, which makes it almost like a support item. But with this, I mean, it's a support item that I can get quicker than the enemies can get items. So I mean, I'm strong, but I'm just not as strong. It's just really confusing in my head to get right. You know, like what's the real proper move to run here? So Lux has 3 kills. I have 2. I have more assists. She has more farm, but she has a Ludens, which is like I don't even know how to look that up right now. All items here, mythic. So it's 3200. Oh my god. 32, so that was 3200 gold. And mine is 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. So see armor, death stance. I have boots, which is 11. So I had about 31,000, 32,000, but I had 300 extra gold and she had a stopwatch, so she spent like 35. She's also 2 levels on me. Jesus. That's how squishy I am right now. Dude, we could go for time warp tonic. Get that 5% movement speed early. It looks like Soul's weakness is that he can't hit multiple enemies at once very easily. I don't know if the crowd control still cancels his abilities like he used to, though. Could be the case. Let's go ahead and take this. I like so's. I like so's. So BF sword is like 1300, and this is like 1700 for. I mean, it's a little bit extra damage, but geez. So this guy booty smacked by Tristana. Guess I can fight the This does have like good scaling though, you know? Like I think we could build an AP item first item on Thresh and be fine. Like Riftmaker I think could make sense on Thresh. Not that it's going to be the most powerful thing in the world, but the fact that Riftmaker gives you AP and then it gives you 9% damage bonus to all skills. And you get Omnivamp and it gets true damage. That's a potential deadly combination. I don't know if it would be better than say um the HP item though. So what we got? They only got like 2 ADs. That's what's kind of weird about this, but I feel strong. I feel pretty strong. But see, the HP item, like if we built the HP item, we get like over 1,000 health, right? And we get the scaling armor, we can get the magic defense, but we'd have so much more health. But then you only get like 500 burst damage or whatever every 30 seconds. But here, I mean, you would be able to get 80% of like 100. You get like 80 damage 3 times, you know, plus the 10% over the duration, you know. It would help if we could actually kill these guys. Jesus. It's a toss up because like I don't have anything that can deal damage to those. Like I need like Bork, you know? I need Thornmail and I need Bork, or at least the Bramble Vest and Bork. But also, Volar Bear's magic damage, so it's kind of... Because right now, if I do Thornmail, Bork, and then I'd have room for the MR item afterwards, which probably I should have went Wit's End or something instead of Death's Dance, because there's a lot of magic resistance, and I could have went Thornmail, Bork. I would have had at least a moderate amount of damage. Well, most of the people that build like Bork and stuff, they build like other stuff, you know? Like Black Cleaver. This is gonna be rough. Yeah, I don't think we have what we need to kill Volar necessarily yet. Like if we look at the damage here, uh, I mean he has true damage. He's not doing much magic damage, huh? Yeah, so he's not. He's doing true damage, and he's doing. So we need health and we need armor. That's interesting. But he also has a lot of damage. So like negation right here off of this, he's already did like 500 and something. We've dealt more bonus total, but I mean, I think Aftershock. Potentially Aftershock is like better, you know? I don't know why I couldn't leave, man. Go Bork. I think Aftershock, even if we went to a no, like a solo lane, if we're gonna build a solo lane and we're gonna build like this, we could go Aftershock because we know Aftershock gives us more like total defense value and it also gives us a good amount of burst damage as long as we can stay on target. It might be just a more well-rounded thing. We won't have the Triumph though. That's the thing. You won't have Triumph. I didn't even see what the thing was hitting for. We're doing like 200 damage. Things like press the attack, you get access to attack speed, you get access to triumph, which gives you more gold and stuff. But aftershock is going to give you more like damage level 1. Or more defense value level 1, because you can go bone plating and aftershock together level 1 for an all-in. But I don't know if that, like, even if we build the way we're building right now, I don't know if it gives us necessarily the same amount of damage that we're looking for. Go Aftershock, HP item, Thorn Mail, Boots, Wits End. You go Bork, you could go the AP item. So probably AP for defense. Jesus, that's a lot of damage. It's like this, we're not getting much value. Like, we get a lot of attack damage out of this, and it makes us tankier. I don't know if it's necessary for us to use it, though. I feel like press the attack just gives us more damage level 1 for an all-in, though. Because, like, you can proc it from range, you're getting 8% increased damage from you, your ADC, and Ignite. All that together seems like it's pretty important. And then the Triumph, getting the extra gold, is really good. So it's kind of, I'm on the fence about it. I'm on the fence about it. Where's this thing at? Because that other item is giving us health, but it also does like 400, 500 burst damage. But you can see that, like, even though that other item does like 500 burst damage, when we use it in combat, it's hard for us to get it to proc once, and then it's hard to get it to proc on multiple champions very easily. And then the other one is giving 10% bonus damage from all of our teammates, and you can see it racks up 2,000, 3,000 attack damage like really quickly. You know, and then like if you go aftershock and you're fighting a tank, it's going to help you survive at the first little bit. But like press the attack is going to give you that 12% additional damage, and then you run Bork and you're doing 12% of their total health value. If they have 7,000 health, let's say, and you're doing 12% of that total is attack damage, then you're getting what, 120 health for each 1,000 there, or 120 damage for each 1,000. So that's going to be like, I don't know, 600, 700, 800 damage, and then you're going to be getting an additional 12% on top of all that. Not to mention if your whole team is running Borks. I just think that press the attack, it just seems like a really good support run for most champions. Like if your champion can survive and use it, it's just the fact that if they have like a really strong tank and your whole team is running Borks or something, and you're getting 12% increased damage over 5 champions, you know? You're doing that over 5 champions, you're getting 12% increased damage, but with Evening Shroud, it's 20 something percent damage. So you're getting like 120% increased damage from your whole team. But this, I don't know about yet. The magical footwear, it seems decent, but I don't know. Like bone plating, revitalize could be good. Overgrowth seems to be decent. Like this seems to give us the most like defensive stats, like just to heal with. But then it's like Death Dance gives us a lot of AD, makes us tankier for 3 seconds. Oh, what's going on, man? GFX designer, you doing banners and stuff? 10 to 45 bonus damage. I really like Relentless Hunter's movement speed. That's the thing. I also like getting early boots, you know, so I don't know if like buying boots is fine, but I like getting early boots. It lets you be very aggressive like early into the game. Let's try Hex Flash and then the Summoner spell cooldown. Maybe. Hmm. Because if we have Hex Flash and we're able to buy boots like first or second back, and say we had like Time Warp Tonic, we could get an additional 2% movement speed. So they nerfed that before. Summoner spell haste, you get item haste too though. Mm. I wouldn't be opposed to this 10% attack speed either. Let's try the attack speed run, and then we'll go boots and futures market still. I don't know. Do I want to go boots and futures market? Bone plating and demolish. Yeah, let's try bone plating and demolish. Because we can get additional turret stacks, or turret plates maybe here. It'll help us push. I don't think it's going to be as good as we think it would be, but I think it'll be alright. Hey designer, what's your input on press the attack on a support? What's also interesting on this though is that it is you can proc it on multiple champions level 1. Like Dark Harvest, you have to wait for him to get under a certain amount of HP. This one just requires 3 auto attacks. I'm looking at 40 to 180 bonus damage. And Ezreal with press the attack. DWG. I still like Cheap Shot just as in a skill because it can go to like 40 true damage per like hook or flay. But when we used it, we just didn't seem to get much damage value out of it. We got like 200, 300 damage. That was about it. Jeez, I can't wait. We got bones. They got Lane. I can't believe it. All right, so here they got a bunch of AD. I think we go armor boots for sure. We're going to go double armor because Jin. We're going to be a little weak. Damn. Got pretty close on the kill there. See, this is the thing where, like, Demolisher and Bone Plating don't really help in this situation. Cheap Shot probably would have did a little bit for us. Looks like they're trying to roam bot. Probably. We might try and do the HP item at some point. He had 2 levels up on EZ there, but Jin almost died, and EZ was hitting the cow, Alistar. So if he attacked Jin with me, Jin dies there, I think. I might need to start pumping damage. Okay. So they have a bunch of AD. Deadmans. Could go Deadmans, but I'm gonna go Vampiric Scepter, I think. Go straight into Bork for Alistar and Mamumu. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. Well, if he wants to do it, I'm with him. So this is 9% of enemy current health, physical damage. And then it deals burst damage and steals 25% movement speed for 2 seconds. So it's an item that can slow a champion, deal burst damage, and do percent HP damage. Pretty good. I don't remember how this works, but you get 150%. You got Dead Man's Plate, Armor, Death Dance, and Dead Man's Plate. Hit in the back, man. What are you waiting on? Think I'm scared of you? You're gonna learn today. You're gonna learn what the thresh doeth. I still don't know if, like, I think Death's Dance is still a decent item on him, even though you don't get the full benefit. And I also like the fact it says Ignore Pain, which is like a Guild Wars 1 skill that I really liked. But Guardian Angel is cheaper and can save your life potentially a little bit. And then like this, like Aftershock generally does more negation and damage in total. So I mean, I'm a little split on this. Deal 205 damage from this so far. It does 50 and still 25%, so it's not terrible. I like souls. I like souls. Alright. We probably should be looking to finish Bramble Vest, to be honest. We normally have about 100 souls at this point, and Bramble Vest right now, like Thornmail, would give us a lot more damage. Oh my god, he's getting absolutely schmuckered. Where's this Quintana at? Quinn, yo mama. There she is. Moo moo magoo. Moo moo machoo. Moo moo mapikakoo. Ooh, that's 500 damage on an auto attack. That's pretty good. Duck and weave, Ezreal. Look at that. Like, I don't know if attack speed rune is necessarily better. So we're at 130, and we get half of that back every time we kill somebody, so about 70 health. It's not too bad. But we're going to be doing like 200% of this damage. So we're going to be like 500 damage or something on the first auto. That's pretty decent. $700, I mean, not terrible. I'm split because I think Death's Dance will make you tankier just overall. I just feel like it would. But like solo combat damage wise, like Riftmaker versus the HP item, I think the HP item would probably give you more total burst and more total survivability. Where Riftmaker would probably give you more total damage in lane. I could see all that working. Ruin King, it works, but it isn't like the best. I don't think it's terrible. You know? Hmm. We might try an Aftershock game. So let's run Aftershock with the same support item. We'll do the same support item. We will do the HP damage item. The thing is, though, is I think that at least as a support, the one that increases your team's damage just seems stronger. But we'll do the Aftershock build. But we'll do HP item with boots, Thornmail, then maybe Wit's End. That would be 4. And then we can do uh, Dead Man's Plate and Bork, or we can do another MR item and Bork. I think that's all probably fairly feasible. But I really think that Press the Attack is giving us a big leg up, level 1. I think that's what's happening. But we're going to do the old Thresh build, so let's go Thresh. So this one has Taste of Blood and Relentless Hunter. We have Second Wind just because it gives us more total healing late game, but we'll have to see on this. We're still doing the same builds. But just to kind of see what the overall situation is with everything, because we know with the HP item, which we could build, we could go futures market and free boots on this build if we want. And we might do that. We might try that. Let's go to new thresh combo. We'll go ahead and drop this. Go here, here, here. Then we'll go inspiration tree. We'll go free boots and futures market. And that'll give us 500 extra gold that we can use on our first item, which will be the HP item. And we will go with the AD instead of the attack speed. So the 500 extra gold, because the heart steel is like 3,300, I think it is. It'll drop it down to like 28, which is just a little bit over a normal support item. And this is going to make us, a lot beefier. Potentially do some more AoE burst damage. We'll have to see how it works out. My protein meal prep, garlic honey chicken noodle. Sounds pretty good. Alright, so we're going to go the same support item. And we're going to do a level 1 aggressive play just like we did before. The thing that I think is making Press the Attack really strong is that you're getting the 8% damage for you, and you're getting like the 40 bonus damage, like burst damage at the very beginning, which is going to be more than Aftershock gives us. But we're getting the 40 burst damage plus the 8% additional damage for auto attacks, which our base AD is pretty low. But we're getting like 8% bonus to this, so we're getting probably like 5 or 6 extra damage per auto after this, which is pretty decent. And then we're probably, if you didn't care about Press the Attack, I think Conqueror could potentially work. Because like every auto, you'd be getting like 2 AD. Like level 1, that would be pretty good. I mean, take a while to like stack up though. But and then you get like 3 Omni Vamp. But I think what's doing it's that, and you have this is doing like 70 damage. So you're getting like the vamp on that. Give me level 2, bitch. Oh, you could do 12% bonus damage with the HP item. I don't think it's as strong. Wow. Let's go HP. So tank. Go heart steel. Go ahead and buy this. So it was 3,200. So we're looking at about 2,700. So it's going to be like 300 more gold than like Evening Shroud. It's all right. I'm not opposed to it. I don't have nothing to do down here. I'm just going to rotate mid while he's backing. Maybe take this scuttle. Can't believe you just made me waste my thing. Let me come back down. I don't know if I can grab this, maybe. Gosh darn it. I really didn't want to have to, like, come down in here and waste my stuff again. All I wanted was the scuttle! Twice! Ha 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 ha! Twice! That's all I wanted. And I can't get it. Guess who's gonna get it? Shaco. Shaco's gonna get it. I just want the scuttle so bad. Oh my goodness. At least the teammate got it. That's all I can say. At least the teammate got it. Scootail. It's the Scootail. But what I just thought about was press the attack does 12% bonus damage, and then like Heart Steel does like 600 damage. Then you're gonna get the 12 damage for each 100 because it takes like 3 seconds for that to proc. So if you're able to get the 3 auto attacks before you proc it, it'd be like 1, 2, 3, and then you'd have burst damage and you'd have the Heart Steel burst damage. So you're looking at like 600. You know, that's all that stuff's pretty decent. And I had the time of my life, And I've never felt this way before. And I swear this is true. And I owe it all to you. Yeah. Ooh, I could have flashed for that. And I had the time of my life. And I've never felt this way before. And I swear this is true. I didn't know that it did that though, so I guess it gives a shield to whoever you throw to, and then afterwards it activates and gives a shield to everyone around you, or is it still double? You know? So we have a bunch of AD. He's going AP, but we got 3 early game AD types. I'm gonna go for armor. A little bit of extra armor early game. So at this, we've already mitigated like 200 damage. It's doing like 90 damage right now. I forgot that we didn't have Triumph. Two and seven. We had 231 like damage negation. We had 200 bonus damage as well. Like we're having more total damage with this build. I just don't know if it's better or not because I think with the other one potentially Hecarim does more damage, but I think Pantheon kills us. You know, 400 and something damage. Like, this build's probably more well-rounded than the other one. I just think that 22% increased damage is really strong. But in this one, I don't really think that we need futures market. And I had the time of my life, and I've never felt this way before. And I swear this is true. What are you trying to do over here, son? There's something there. There's something. Couldn't tell if it was recon. Damn! Damn it! Go ahead and grab this. So, I mean, they have Olaf. We could go. He's not building health. There's not anyone really building that much health, so I think we can go dead. Whatever the other one was. Death Stance. Start saving up for that. Gain an additional 52 health here. Dealt 400 damage. We've negated 500 damage. So I'm going to say that's about 1,000 damage worth of value. I don't know about Ezreal challenging this Olaf. We got to get up here. I guess we should have went up there with him in the first place, but whatever. I don't care. It's worth it. It's worth it for me. It was worth it for me, fellas. That's all that matters. All that matters. Of course. Jeez, that was a lot of damage. A lot of damage. Shaco's pretty good. Always a support that has to try and... Pretty tanky. I think futures market is a fairly powerful tool. I mean, if you're getting extra gold for like assists and stuff, I got quite a few, so it would make sense. But like you look at Rakan, he has a rod of ages, which was it's like 2,800, right? It's a little bit more than a support item. And he has boots. I have a way more expensive main item, a thorn mail, and boots. They got no teamwork. They got 300 extra health off of this already, and it's already dealt quite a lot of damage. Oh crap, I already messed up. Strong enough to kind of be on my own, which I like, but where's this clown at? We're getting 65 souls, so we're a little bit behind on the souls, but I don't think it's too bad. But I swear Riot is putting hints on all their champions because you hear Thresh, like, what's the thing he says all the time? What is the worth of a soul, right? And nobody plays around souls on Thresh. But it makes him pretty dang strong. Look at that, 2 souls, beep. So we got here, we got 500 extra health here. So we already got 1,300 health off one item. This thing's dealt 3,000 damage by itself. And we could go Ludens. So if we don't need Bork, we can go Ludens. Should be fairly good. I feel pretty confident going into this Olaf, even though he's pretty strong. Yeah, because if we use Demonic Embrace with the HP item, that's going to give us the most AP. Look at this, 2,000 damage negation and over 1,300 damage dealt. Like, that's way more than the other items, you know? And then this has already dealt 3,000 something damage, which is on par with the other item, you know? Plus, it just looks scarier. So there's that. I'm a strong boy. Look at that. So we got 3 heal kill resets off of that. It's a monstrous Thresh. Now, I still am split, like, because we're getting more value out of Aftershock, I think, as a total package. But press the attack all in one is really strong, I think. So there is that. But it's time for Thresh to have some damage in his life, you know? But the question is Futures Market worth it with free boots? Because together, that's 500 extra gold, right? That I can put towards the HP item. It drops that price down to basically 2,700, which is a little bit more or less than Rod of Ages, and about 200 or 300 gold more than a support item. But then that item is giving me additional benefits. Like we got 300, 400 extra health off of that item, plus like 3,000 damage off of it. Pretty interesting stuff. We're gonna do top lane Thresh. See if we can make this work top lane with what would we say? Just a little bit more farm. Maybe we'll have a couple more options. Not have to worry about a support item. Potentially this could be good. But thinking maybe like versus tankier compositions, we could go Heartsteel into like Bork and then go defensive. So you get Heartsteel, Bork, Boots, Thornmail, Wits End, and then you would have room for one more item. So for us, we could either go one more defensive item, or we could go Leandri's Torment. So basically, it's going to be Bork or it's going to be the Death's Dance. Those two. And then it would be Leandri's Torment or the MR item. So I'm guessing, so if they have a lot of health, if they're like a really tanky, you go for the percent HP damage, and if they're not, you go for the defensive stats because you're going to be blocking damage off of them. So I think that's the game plan we're going to run with. If we should run press the attack, I don't really know. Because, or even like Conquer on Thresh, like just thinking about it, or even like Riftmaker. Every second in combat, you get an additional like 1% damage, and it goes up to like 9% extra damage. So that 9%, like you're getting a bunch of AP, which scales with all your abilities, and then you're getting a 9% increased damage for each auto attack that you have. But it only gives you 300 health, so it's probably not the best. And here, like boots and futures market, I don't know if it's better than any of these other things. Like Triumph and Alacrity, I think would be really good. Presence of Mind and Alacrity would help us with our energy. Last Stand with this could be really good. But if we go here, we can get Cheap Shot. But free boots, I mean, that's 500 free gold, which is pretty nice. But I think we go here. We'll go Alacrity, and then, but we could also go Bloodline, get like 6% lifesteal per auto attack. But here, let's go Alacrity and like Last Stand. So the goal here is just to scale. So we get auto attack damage and we get AP. So we got Set in the top lane. The other thing, though, is although Thresh works with press the attack, it takes a little bit longer for him to activate it, and it makes him a little bit weaker. But Aftershock with Thresh, he's like one of the only champions that can use Aftershock that can kind of like choose when to use it, you know? Because like if you don't flay or you don't hook, it's not gonna proc. So you can wait until someone's on top of you and flay them, and just do like auto attack before that. Set has Conqueror. So this coal is what we did last time. It gives you an additional 100 gold or 1 gold per minion. So you're getting 100, and then you gain an additional 350 gold immediately after you get rid of Reap. I don't know if it's worth it or not though. I'll probably just do Dorian Blade. I think Reap is probably fine though. But like if we look at Conqueror, basic attacks or spells that deal damage to an enemy champion grant 2 stacks of Conqueror for 5 seconds, gaining attack damage per stack, stacking up to 12 times. So ranged only get 1 stack, but I mean you heal for 8%, so 5% for range at the end as well. So you get 5% healing and you get bonus AD. You gain a little bit of attack damage per stack up to 12. Even if you got like 1, that would be like 12 additional damage. Like it's basically like your E passive with souls, but like level 1, you know? Let's see how much he gets per. Oh my fucking god, I should have flashed sooner. I thought I could auto attack him. So let me look at this. He's getting 1.3 attack damage per stacks up to 12, and he stacked it up pretty quick. So I could get 1 for each ability that I hit. But like, if I had pressed the attack right there, I think I win. Because we only negated like 30 damage and we did 20. Press the attack would deal more damage. Give us more burst at least. He still has flash, I think. He's putting in some good work. I think I'd prefer to get some boots. slow pushing into him, which isn't the best for us. But see, so aftershock, man, I don't know. Like this is absorbed basically 100 damage and it's dealt 80. But he's probably dealt, I mean, he's getting 12 damage. He's probably hit me more than 10 times. He's already got a movement speed increasing item, so that's that. I'm fairly strong when I have the minion wave with me, so. Hmm. I haven't been able to dodge his other thing very well. He could have a jungler up here with him, though. Okay, so he just flashed. See, but 186 damage negation. $186 damage negation. Is it worth it? He's definitely stacked his thing up a few times. He's kind of running us over right now. And the armor from this isn't really helping us enough. He has twice the farm. So even right now, he has ult. So if he comes out of the bush, we just kind of get waylaid. I think we might try to roam here in a second. See what we can do. Yeah, it's just the all-ins. Like, we need to have more time so we can get his bar to drop, but I just don't have any time. Kind of sucks. I'm trying to get out of the walk path before it goes off. I'm just not able to. But it goes wider the farther it goes out. So maybe I'm supposed to walk towards him and behind him. Or maybe if I save my flay for the burst, I might be able to move him in front of me. I don't really know. Hmm. I think he knows something's going down, but Bell's like pinging shit from like 4 miles away. He doesn't have ult or anything, so I should have been able to fight him. Bell's still pinging shit, man. This guy's gonna have ult in like 3 seconds. Let's go ahead and try to get that under. Not sure if we can save this or not. I don't think we're out of the game yet, but we're getting pretty close. Okay. He didn't have his movement speed buff that time. I don't know how his thing works. I'm assuming if you're on the outer edge, but it also looks like if you're in the backside, you get a similar benefit. Not sure what the best call is there. We could put more into our shield, but I mean, let's try and push this out. Yeah. Kind of damage. I mean, it's all physical damage, but I mean, do we need that much armor against this guy? Maybe I should have rushed Bramble. I just don't think Aftershock is giving us enough overall damage to deal what we want to deal on here. Because, like, with Press the Attack, we would have been able to at least proc it a few times early, but I mean, Aftershock seems to scale better. So, I'm a little split on all that. My team should be able to handle that. See, normally, like in the old top lane Thresh build, you do like BF sword first item, and that gave you a lot of like just poke. You just like burst poke people. There's no way my ward just died. Some BS. Yeah, I don't know. Heartsteel just doesn't seem to have a big enough impact on the laning phase. The items that build into it aren't very strong. He has some health. So we could do both. I just don't know. Aftershock, man. Damn. If he walked back right there, it would have been fine. I don't know. Heartsteel, it's not a huge effect. The hell is that? See, 721 negated and 900 and something damage to enemies. I don't know, man. 900 and something to enemies. It's already pretty good. That's already pretty strong. But press the attack. That's strong too. Heartsteel, though, is more expensive than the press the attack item. But you do get the Aftershock buffs. But Aftershock doesn't always work, like, especially in bot lane, it isn't always there. Like, you can't just set on it the whole time. I don't think you necessarily want to either. We're not getting S's without the press. I'll put. Might take a break and let the pup go over and see Grandpa for a little bit, and then we'll be back, all right? So.